Yes, good afternoon. How are you? This is Ella.
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well, and yourself?
I'm good.
Can you hear me good?
Yes,
Okay. Are you available for your 2 p.m. appointment or?
I am. I just
Okay.
had to go to a room where it's quiet.
All right, no problem. Are you familiar with how I conduct sessions, or should I explain to you how I do?
I'm familiar. I've seen your videos on YouTube.
Okay. Is there anything specific that you wanna address?
Um, hmm, no, not really. Not that I can think of right now. No.
Okay. Um, so you basically just want to hear some messages, whatever comes through or whatnot, right?
Yes.
Are
Mhm.
you are you are you strongly connected? Do you have an altar set up?
I don't.
Okay. That's one of the main things that's coming up now. Your family within your ancestral line, and I'm feeling more so it could be from both mom
Mhm.
and dad. But more so I'm feeling coming from mom. uh, you have a lot of seers, or quote unquote witches, or people that dealt with spirituality in the occult realm. So I don't know if you are in your early 20s or in your 30s or whatnot, but this is the time now to, in a sense, tap into your magic. You are a natural healer, and it's through your genetics that you are healing people. So I don't know if you're into like psychology or counseling or nurturing, or you get what I'm saying, even dealing with babies,
Mhm.
in a sense, even dealing with babies, but within your ancestral lineage, that's what they was about. They was about, psychic abilities, staying like they believed in, I guess, God, or they had this, like Santeria. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
How I'm gonna call it? I could call it like a spiritual based religion. That's what Santeria
Yes.
and all of that stuff is about. So they was like
Mhm.
spiritually based religious people, but very in tune, very wise. In any event, you get what I'm saying. Another thing that's coming
Yeah.
up is you working with the crystal amethyst, and black tourmaline. So I don't know
Okay.
if you have been, and I'm gonna allow you to express yourself, but I'm not sure if you have been like dealing with battle. And what I mean by battle, I always say battle is like going back and forth with you and somebody, or if something is not sitting right with you, but you still in it. So you get what I'm saying? You still
Yeah.
in a situation like, but this ain't sitting right with me. But why? You get what
Mm.
I'm saying? Why am I still in this
Yeah.
situation? So,
Exactly.
uh-huh. So tourmaline, black tourmaline, is advised for you to work with, to help you,
Okay.
combat any dark energy that you might stir up within yourself, or any dark energy from external forces. And what I mean by external forces, I mean, and you know how sometimes people get mad that they can no longer control you, in a sense, like when you start
Mhm.
saying no to people, that's when people start getting mad. And it is
Yeah.
those type of forces that can grow, that is now being directed to you. So in order for those forces to not affect you, one of the main things that's coming up is, um you know the black tourmaline. And then the amethyst is more for like opening up your pineal gland, working with that, sitting more so by the water at times, because she needs clearing, is what the spirit realm is saying, clearing of the mind, body, and soul. What is your sign?
Mhm. Scorpio.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. That's all of that. All of that I just mentioned,
Mhm.
that's Scorpio. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? The witches, the
Uh huh.
seers, the psychic abilities, the intuitive, the nurturers, all of that. And then now I
Mhm.
mentioned, I mentioned the color black, and black is dark, is the dark side, is the dark magic. You know, which Scorpios deals with, you know, dark magic, and then too purple. Now, scorpions, or the energy of Oya, relates to that scorpion energy, because Oya deals with transition, and that is what Pluto represents. Pluto represents transformation and transition. Pluto is the planetary ruler of Scorpio. And then Oya also deals with endings of things. You know how y'all Scorpios, that's it. You get what I'm saying? And if you want to take it there, we can take it there. That's what that, and that's where. But she also, her color vibration is purple. And that's why I'm just tying all of that in. But I'm not saying that's who is coming forth for you. I'm just saying that this is an entity, a deity, that also represents that scorpion, you know, that scorpion vibe.
And like, it's like I'm addicted to purple. I cannot get away from it no matter how I try. It's like I'm always attracted to it. I always got it somewhere.
That's royalty. You get what I'm saying? That's royalty. That's ascension. That's opening up the pineal gland. That's also dealing with the dream world, which is the spirit world, right? Amethyst is my favorite. Amethyst is my favorite crystal, in a sense. You know, amethyst. Sometimes I put amethyst on my on my pineal gland, and you know, a lot of different things. When I'm going into the dream world, it comes up. You know, so that's what I can pass down to you as well. As if you say you know, you watch a lot of my videos, you know that I'm now doing the candle carving thing. That will help you. You know, the purple candle will help you. A power, you know, a candle dealing with power, dealing with strength, dealing with ascension, dealing with putting yourself first. You get what I'm saying? And not falling a victim to love. It's not about wanting to be in a relationship. It's about being in a relationship with thyself. What's the relationship between you and your father that's coming up?
I don't have one.
Yeah.
I don't have one. I don't talk to him. I don't really know where he is. Hadn't seen him much since I was younger.
Yeah. That's you know, I mean, yeah, that's when they said power, they said strength and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, well, you know, details. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. So they said her father. You know, and most of the times when, and I can speak from my own experience with not growing up with my father. Most of the times, I believe some of the decisions that we make with men is because of the absence of our fathers. You understand? So it's not about healing yourself or beating yourself up from the relationship. Is we gotta heal ourselves from not having that father figure in our life, or rather forgiving our fathers for not being in our lives. That's what it is. It's forgiving. You get what I'm saying? Because sometimes we can hold animosity like that nigga ain't nothing. You get what I'm saying? And all of this, and that. See, all of those feelings that's coming out, and the words that come out your mouth, that means that's the vibration that's in your internal universe. Everything that should be coming out of your internal universe should be dealing with love, dealing with ascension, dealing with prosperity, dealing with spirituality. If you have now anger, you know, because Scorpions, y'all get mad. You get what I'm saying? Y'all get, believe me, I got a very close Scorpio, and it ain't good with dealing with Pisces, because Pisces will turn right on up with Scorpios. So that's not a good combination at times. But the key is that when you Scorpios get to that level of there's no stopping, that's when you gotta really evaluate yourself and say, who's in control? You get what I'm saying? Is my emotions controlling me, or is the God? And it's okay. Well, why am I? You get what I'm saying? Is this person even worth it? You know? So it just goes back to forgiveness, forgiving those that meant a lot to you. Forgive them for doing certain things that, you know, caused you pain. cause you pain, cause you suffering, cause the feeling of emptiness inside, and as a result of having, in a sense, that emptiness inside, we tend to make decisions that is not really good for us,
Yeah.
You have children?
Yes, I have a 3-year-old.
Okay, there you go. Okay, that's what I'm saying here. Oh, three. Boy or girl? I don't see the gender.
He's a boy.
Oh, he's a boy. Okay. Okay. Is he what happened with you during your pregnancy? Was you going through a lot of emotions and emotional stuff?
Um, yeah, I'm having an issue with his dad, and it's always a big deal.
Say that again?
That's always, but yeah, I was having issues with his dad, like fighting all of that stuff.
The battle. Yeah. Okay. The reason why I asked is because they saying with him he's gonna be very emotional. But with you being a Scorpio, you can balance that out. And I said, okay, well, where did it come from? And they said because of what she was going through in her womb, and that's why I asked you, what was, your emotional state and stuff like that. And then too, if you was going through back and forth with his father while you are carrying the seed, he now the child now gets traumatized from both. You get what I'm saying? From daddy, treating mommy like this, And what is his sign? What is the baby sign?
He's a Pisces.
Yeah, definitely. That's why he's gonna be very emotional if you don't get that going. Yeah, definitely Pisces.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that yep. Definitely Pisces. And then Pisces, we're known to be the psychics. We're known to we deal with Neptune, so we're dealing with the underworld, the stuff that you might not have said, but you feel he feels. You get what I'm saying? The stuff that his father really feels about you that he may not say, your son is feeling. So he's bottling up all of these emotions from both mama and daddy. You get what I'm saying? And that will cause him to be very emotional or be very aggressive. You gotta balance that out.
He's kind of both. He's kind of both at times.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here.
And he'll be like really aggressive towards his dad.
Because the reason why he's aggressive towards his dad is because what his dad put you through when he ain't forget. That child did not forget. Am I talking loud? I feel like I'm talking loud.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm like, am I talking loud? Girl, you in your own damn house. I mean, I just kind of feel like I was talking loud. I'm sorry.
No,
sometimes, I try to, because, the audio, I try to get the audio, it's being recorded. I don't know. I just kind of feel like I was talking loud. I don't know. But yeah, your son, put him get him some amethyst on his bracelet, or amethyst bracelet. Where you live at?
Okay. In Georgia.
Georgia. There's any crystal shops or anything? I mean, yeah.
There's not that I know of, but I have to order some offline somewhere. Because I did have some a while back, but I don't know what I did with it. And I had amethyst. Well,
amethyst is Piscean's birthstones. It's the stone for Pisces. So yeah, I recommended that to you, but I'm also going to recommend for you to put a bracelet on your child here. That is one of the ways where you can help him to neutralize his emotions. And another thing, you got to play meditation music when he go to sleep. 432 hertz of meditation music. You can look it up, or 437 or 32 HG, something like that. That's gonna reprogram his DNA. That's okay. You can do it. It's not he ain't gonna turn into nothing. But as you do this, now what you're gonna do is you're gonna tell your son that you love him, and you're gonna tell your son that everything is gonna be okay, and you're gonna program your son to be a loving, whatever, however you want to do it. Is your child. But I'm only picking that up because we want to prevent him being aggressive, and we want to prevent him from having to suffer from the emotional trauma. That's why I'm telling you to do this. You see?
Okay.
Because it's coming up.
Okay.
It's coming up. Okay. You have any questions? Anything?
Well, I am having another one.
I sensed that too. I felt that too. I was like, she gonna tell me she's pregnant. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's up?
Yeah, I'm pregnant, and it's just my third one. I had a miscarriage before this one.
Mhm.
And I do believe it was a boy. This one is a boy.
Mhm.
And this was same man. And also, I was wanting to know more about that situation with him, because like you were saying, I feel like this don't fit me. This, a lot of times I just want to get out of it.
Mhm.
But then for a long time I was like, well, no, I'm trying to stick it out for my son.
Mhm.
I just don't feel like it's worth it.
You don't feel like it's worth it?
A lot of times.
Is that my phone breaking up or yours?
It could be.
Yeah, I'm not hearing you clearly.
Can you hear me better now?
Yes, my love. Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. A lot of times I just feel like, no, it's not worth it. This isn't what I should be doing.
Mhm. Well, if that's what you feeling, you get what I'm saying? If that's what you feeling, I mean, you got to go with what you feeling.
Yeah.
If you feeling that it's not worth it, and I already mentioned to you being in a situation, you know what I mean, in that particular situation, then that right there is a confirmation for you. But see, with Scorpios, one of the good thing but dangerous thing is that you will try to work it out to the end.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? You would try to work it out to the end, but the dangerous thing is when you try to work it out to the end, the person you trying to work it out with is going to know that you're not trying to leave, that you will stay, and the person is going to keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. And then when that bottles up, now the Scorpio wants to explode to the point where the Scorpio wants revenge. So to prevent that, you got 2 children now. You can't afford to try to go back and forth with the BS. You get what I'm saying? So now, not only did you affect the Pisces in a sense, now you going, you're doing it to the new child. How many times are you going to keep doing this to these new souls that's coming into this realm as a Scorpio? Scorpios are very, very sexual intimacy type of people. You get what I'm saying? Dealing with the reproductive system. You might even, and I'm not saying don't want this to happen, but complications, because the womb will become affected if you keep getting stressed. You don't want that.
No.
You get what I'm saying? You don't want that. You get what I'm saying? You cramping. Come on. Because of what? Because of stress? Because of you get what I'm saying? You picking up the phone and he's not coming in, and he's this and he's that. Come on. And Scorpions is very, you guys get pregnant very easily because you deal with the reproductive system.
Yeah.
So it's not your fault, but you gotta be careful, good sis.
Mhm.
Is he a Cancer, your children's father?
No, he's a Gemini.
Oh, them people. Opposite Sagittarius. And if you watch some of my lectures, give me a second. Why does nigga keep calling me? 1 second. Hold on.
Okay.
Yes, hello?
Yeah, I was calling you because I've been doing here. I was seeing if you wanted something. I got you the mint leaf thing.
Where you at?
And do.
Oh yeah, for the dude for the Yoni steam. The dude, cause I'm actually on the line with a client, boo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I gotta quit. Get the
I'll just get that.
get the Egyptian mint. Get the red clover and get lavender. That'd be good for me, please.
Okay, all right.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Yes, I apologize. Yes, hello.
Mhm.
Yes, I apologize. That was my that's my mate. He called me because he's in the herb shop and he's asking me about the yeah. So I truly apologize.
Okay.
But yeah, good sis. You gotta make your decisions, and habits and stuff like that. Habits, and I just got off the phone with with a last client, and it's manipulation, lies, and dishonesty. And for Scorpio's big thing is loyalty. That's the big thing for Scorpios, loyalty. So if you're not being loyal and you showing me that you're not loyal over and over and over and over and over again, I'm going to say this to you, sis. You got to take responsibility with what happens, because you are allowing him to keep coming in your cipher. You get what I'm saying? You're allowing him to sleep with you, stay with you, all of this stuff, knowing that you deserve better. And I'm gonna be with you. I'm gonna hold your hand side by side as a Scorpio. You get what I'm saying? It is challenging because you want this family, you want things to work. But if one of the team players is not working as they supposed to, they gotta sit out. It took my best friend about 2 or 3 years to realize that her son's father is not going to be a father to her son. 3 years. You say your son is 3?
Yes.
So you going through the same dimension. But now you pregnant again. By the same man. So, I mean, it's two things as I told her. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't have to be in a relationship with this man in order for him to be a father to your children or to his children. Not only your children, to his children. If he want, if for you, if your conflict is okay, well, if me and him is no longer together, then what about my children? You don't have to worry about that, because if this man want to be a father to his children, he's going to be a father to his children regardless if you and him are together. And if he really wants to be with you, he would not do whatever it is that he's doing to you without even you having to explain to me. Whatever it is that he's doing, he wouldn't do those things because he wants to be with you. He values you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's you gotta when you make these decisions, it's two things that you're comparing. You're comparing him being in a relationship with you, and then you're comparing him being a father to his children. So what are you really worried about? Are you worried about him not being a father to his children, or are you really trying to keep the relationship between you and him? Because as of right now, that's dead.
Yeah. And I'm not worried about either one. I just think, like you said, just going here, we always trying to work stuff out to the end. And then, I tell myself all this stuff, but I just ignore it.
You said what? You told your...
I tell myself this stuff all the time, and I still ignore it. Like, my advice isn't good enough for myself, but it's good enough for everybody else.
Hmm. Scorpions are, and like I said, very good with nurturing and psychology and stuff like that. Um, Scorpios are very good counselors. You hear what I'm saying? Very good counselor. You need to counsel yourself. I had to counsel myself. Shoot, I counsel myself every time. I have to, but it is. I get what you're
I need
saying.
somebody else to tell me what I've already told myself for me to believe it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Well, you got the right one. You came across the right one on this platform.
Yes, ma'am.
Cause I don't sugarcoat much. I mean, I talk to people accordingly. I talk to people because some people are really, really hurt, and I don't. With my rawness, it could be very. I don't want. It's. I know how to do it. Yeah, So, you have any questions?
Do you see anything like for me financially, like career-wise, anything like that?
If
what I should be doing, career-wise, money, something that I should be doing.
I feel that as a Scorpio, I definitely feel like counseling is good for you. You know what I'm saying? If you want to start your own business or your own services or whatnot, there is different websites, Five Fear, and just different ways where you can put yourself out there, because nowadays it's all about working for yourself, entrepreneurship. But it takes a while. It takes a while to develop. So for now, you can take a nickel and dime job because you have a goal of working for yourself. You get what I'm saying? You have a goal of working for yourself. So, I mean, anything dealing with spirituality, healing, you get what I'm saying? Reiki is coming up. For you. So take a few Reiki classes or even channel the Reiki information. I want you to work with the reproductive system, the color orange, or rather your sacred chakra, because the color orange is coming up for you. Coming up with for you in any event. Just clearing, just cleansing and clearing and releasing any type of tension that is coming from the reproductive system. If you are having sexual intercourse with your son's father, your children's father, I would recommend for you to stop. You get what I'm saying? Especially if you're trying to find peace, because he is one of the reasons why you may go through these ups and downs with your emotions. So why should he have the privilege of entering your universe? Because whatever it is that he's doing out in them streets with whoever he's doing it with, he's now bringing that to you. So which is going to make it harder for you to release that energy from your universe. So again, and if you want, I can carve you a reproductive, a orange candle. That would be very beautiful for you. You get what I'm saying? Dealing with the reproductive system, with the womb, with healing, with nurturing. You get what I'm saying? With balancing yourself. Creativity is coming up with with the color orange and stuff. Look into healing the sacral chakra, and then once you master or once you balance that out, more ideas based on what you should be doing would come up. Now, I always say it's not a matter of, okay, well, what should I be doing here on this planet? I always say it's what do you want to do? What do you desire to do? You get what I'm saying? Do you desire to heal? What is it that you desire to do? Because anything that you desire to do is what you should be doing.
Okay.
Okay. All right, good sister. And no worries, don't, try to, in a sense, one of the other things to do is try to just focus on positivity. Because once you focus on just the positivity, then you then create this positive reality for yourself, and then blessings will come about.
Okay.
All right, good sister.
Yeah.
All right. So, do you want this session to be private, or you give me permission to upload it publicly?
That's fine. You can upload it.
All right. All right. Thank you so much. I'll upload this and then I'll send this off to you.
Okay. Thank you.
And absolutely. Bye bye.